Hello beautiful crafty people, Michelle here again and welcome back to my makery. Today I don't really have any finished objects to share or anything. I've kind of started a few things and worked on a couple of things, but nothing much. I haven't felt that great this week, to be honest. Anyway, so what I thought I would do today is share with you the new Crochet Now magazine, which I got in the post a couple of days ago. I'm sure everyone is aware of the Crochet Now magazine. It's a UK magazine, so all the patterns are in UK terms, which in New Zealand, I don't know about other people, but when I learnt to crochet, everything was in UK terms, so I'm okay with that. Now, one thing first off that I liked is that it has the Shaun the Sheep characters down there. Now, I don't know if you're aware, but I'm a very big Aardman fan, and due to my son loves Wallace and Gromit, and of course Shaun the Sheep spawned from there, and then so there's some cute little patterns, and they look like I might actually be able to do those, since my amigurumi skills are not that great. Now it says it has 84 patterns using a mix of yarns. There's some Tunisian skill boosting, there's a mandala, and what I do especially like about the wearables patterns in these magazines is that they are ranged from sizes 6 to 36, so they are very inclusive. Which is great if you're on the bigger side like me. Okay, plus it says you have a complete guide to the bar stitch with Bella Coco. Bar stitch. Let's see. So at the beginning you have the overview by the editor, who is Jenny, and then there is a contents pack. Oh my goodness, I haven't made a doll, but there's a Sir David Attenborough doll. Like, that's just adorable. And then there's this dragon. I'm not 100% keen on the dragon. It looks like there's a shawl and a top. And then there's the Shaun the Sheep characters. And there's also Timmy there too. And that's a hat. So let's see what else we can find about David Attenborough. That's so cute. Lots of advertising, of course, and all the info on new stuff, new books, new yarns. Actually, I've seen that yarn on Wool Warehouse. I want to try that. Might order myself some for Mother's Day, because it's Mother's Day in New Zealand shortly. Yep, second Sunday in May, I think. So I might have to order myself something. If I leave it up to the kids, I'll end up with nothing. Over and out woven wrap. That looks interesting. It looks like you not knit, shame on me. Crochet the wrap and then weave the colours through it. Interesting. I'll have to have a closer look at that. And then the next pattern we have is the Shaun the Sheep characters. Aren't they cute? I think I could do those. I want to start one right away, but I really need to finish something that I have going already first, because I already have nothing to show for a week of crocheting. Because a couple of things I didn't like how they were turning out, so I've ripped them out. And yeah, I was doing some on my blanket and I wasn't concentrating, and my stitch count is all wrong, and so that got ripped out as well. It's an ad here for the Wool Warehouse. I mean, because this is a British magazine, all the prices are in euro and stuff, and so they don't relate to me here, but this is the yarn I wanted to try, that Elvis yarn. Looks a bit like a mandala. I wouldn't mind checking it out. And then they have yarn reviews, which I also find quite useful. They talk about different yarns. There's a throw in here, which is very pretty, but I don't like putting squares together. I've got boxes of squares that need to be put together, and I would rather do just about anything else, I think. So that beanie is a Tunisian. Sorry, that beanie that was in the contents page is a Tunisian beanie. I do have Tunisian hooks, but I've never tried it yet. It's on my to-do list. Then there's a little bit about Kerry Lord. It looks like she's made a dragon of some sort. Ooh, I'll have to read that. And then there's just a little pullover thing. More ads, more yarns. New yarn from Signet. Then there's it's Sprig the Dragon. I don't know. And that pattern is by Caden Brown. I'm not sure if I like that pattern. There's a wall hanging. I'd like to do a wall hanging, but that one with the colour changing looks like it might be just a wee bit too complicated for me. Oh, the charts are there. So, more advertising. A patch of colour wrap. Well, that's interesting. It's like almost like a scrappy patchwork. Looks like you can do it in bits and stitch it all together. It's interesting. A sweater. It looks quite simple. It's a tactile sleeve sweater, a wardrobe staple with a twist. Oh, you use a spiked double crochet. Okay, I don't know what that is. I don't think I've ever done one of those. More advertising, and then there's the Alyssa mandala, which looks pretty cool. It would look really nice in a frame, or you know, as a dream catcher or something. Sorry, my eyes water when I yawn. Plus the sun is glaring in my eyeballs. It's overcast and miserable out there. I didn't end up going to the market like I said I would in my last video because the weather was meh. A patchwork blanket. So, just making different squares. Nice idea, but I don't think I have there's the Sir David Attenborough pattern. Oh, that's really cute. That's pretty cool. I do like that. Then there's a review on a new book, and then something I do like is they will talk about the book, and then they've given like a little snippet from the book. So I wanted that pattern, but it's not in the snippet, so I would have to buy the book. That's how they get you. So the book that they are reviewing is called A Year of Granny Squares by Kylie Moletta, and it's a Search Press book, and that's it there. So there's some, did I show you the squares? I don't think it. Some very pretty squares there. It looks like a good book, although, you know, I'm not a squares person. I make a couple, and that's peekaboo cushion. That just seems like too much hard work to me, because what, you make two? So it has a top and a bottom. So you're making 4 pieces for one cushion. It's just double the work. I mean, it looks cool, but you could get the same effect by just putting fabric underneath. That would be the lazy way out. That would be my way out. And then there is part 12 of their crochet along, which is also beautiful, but it's also squares and putting lots together. Plus it's, is it mosaic or I don't know, something that I don't know how to do and looks complicated. There's a balloon stitch cowl, which is very strange looking. I don't know if I like it. A Ziggy Pop blanket, which is done with 2 different types of yarn. You must carry one along and then do bobbles with it. And everybody knows I don't like bobbles. I don't like bobbles, popcorns, anything like this. Yep. So it looks cool though. It is pretty cool, but I don't know if I'd ever make it. Oh. More advertising, and then a voucher to get a free crochet hook if you spend so much, and must be in one of the stores that's advertised there. Then there's Bella Coco Chronicles, and she's teaching the bar stitch, which is that one apparently. So if anyone doesn't know Bella Coco, that's Sarah Jane Frigola. She's one of the, when I decided to try and learn to crochet again and YouTube was around and I had a computer, Sarah Jane was one of the people I watched a bit. Sarah Jane, Terry at Yarn Joy Podcast, and Crystal at Bagger Day pretty much were the ones that helped me. Then we have a hot water bottle cover which has a tulip. It looks like that's been cross-stitched on over the top. There is a chart for that at the back. That's pretty cool. That'll work though. Then you've got all your abbreviations and your conversions from US to UK for people on the back there. Then there's a sneak peek at what's coming with the next Crochet Now, which looks like we'll be getting a Bella Coco crochet hook and stitch marker. And there's some of the patterns that will be available. That hot air balloon is pretty cool. Yeah, it says adventure is coming. It's Wanderlust. All aboard the jet as we jet set around the world and with makes for all the family. Okay. So that's what's coming up. And then there's more. There's an ad for the Little Wool Shop, which is a UK store. I'm not sure if they ship internationally. And then there's the designer behind the Crochet Society box number 23, and that's Shana Moore, and there's some info about her. So Crochet Design Box 23. Has that been sent out? I don't know what box they're up to, but I've just subscribed, so I should be getting my first box soon. Right, so that's the magazine. Along with the magazine came this, which I know people got in their last Crochet Society box, which is Adorable Animals. The pocketbook of Adorable Animals, 52 mix and match pieces. I know a lot of people have shown this, and that's some of the patterns in there. It looks like you get, you know, your basic body shape, and then you just add all your different bits and bobs to make different things. Then there's like different heads, like that shaped, and then a round one. Yeah, then your body, your limbs, and then accessories. So that comes free with the magazine. And then there was also a Stylecraft Summer Crochet little mini magazine thing that came with it. And says it has 11 essential patterns, and they're all from Stylecraft. And let's have, oh, here's all, it's not all the patterns. That might be. No, there's 9 patterns there. So there's your patterns. The summer patterns apparently, but there's scarves in there. A summer sunshine wrap. Don't know about you, but in the summertime I'm not wrapping anything around me. It's too blinking hot. That little top looks nice. They're using an Aran weight yarn? Really? Bit too hot. A Dune tie-side vest. That looks like a netball bib. I don't like that. I don't see the point. See how it ties on. Like, you know, when you play sports and you put the number on. Well, in the old days when I was at school, and that's what you did. I think nowadays they Velcro on or something. There's a vest. They call it the Silver Linings waistcoat. It's a mint margarita cowl. It says cowls. Okay, so you can make it either a single wrap cowl or a double wrap cowl. That's why it's cowls. Cherry blossom sleeveless tee. Kind of flares out at the bottom a bit. Spectral swirl jacket. It's like a wavy stitch jacket. Looks like it's made side to side. And then you put the sleeves in. I might be able to make something like that. It doesn't look too complicated. Bobble and chic cardie. That looks neat, but bobble stitches. No thanks. It does look pretty cool though. I like the filet diamond pattern in there. Summer shell scarf. It looks like quite a nice pattern. And the sunburst top, I actually quite like that one too. And the sizing for this top in particular goes up to a 5X. Which is pretty cool. And so those are the patterns. So that's what you get with the Crochet Now magazine. So it's pretty good value for money, really, if you're going to use the patterns. I say I will. Sweet, go on. How many patterns have you made out of your books so far this year, Michelle, out of your magazines? That would be a great big 0, I think. I do plan to, that is an aim for this year, is to work from some of my magazines and books. I'm working from a couple of my books at the moment. So that's one step in the right direction. I might have to start a pile of books that I actually have worked out of. Maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe I'll clear a space on my shelf. And as I've worked out a book, we can put it there and see how many I actually work out of over the year. Let me know if you think that's a good idea, because as you can see, I have quite a few books, and then up the top is my stash of magazines, and I tend to just use free ones, which is silly because I have all of this at my disposal. So, all right. Take care, everybody. Thanks for joining me to flip through my magazine. When I get my Crochet Society box, I will share that with you also. And if I do order myself some gifts for Mother's Day, I will share them with you too. And hopefully, in the next few days, I shall have some finished objects that I can share also. So take care, stay safe, and keep crafting. Bye.